Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is 2.5 in favor of the Bucs over the Jags, 41.5. Adam, this is one of those really weird games in which, as we record this, Trevor Lawrence is out. He is trending in the right direction. However, we don't normally see quarterbacks come back from concussion within a week, but apparently what we saw earlier in the season is not necessarily what we're seeing in the latter half of the season. So I guess it wouldn't surprise me if Trevor Lawrence was back for this game. So it leaves this one a bit curious.
Let's look at this in totality also, because we're talking about Trevor Lawrence not only dealing with the high ankle sprain that we thought was going to keep him out for weeks, but now we're talking about the potential concussion protocol. And I think all of that would lead you to say naturally, oh man, they should hold him out this week. Unfortunately, the Jags have messed around so much that they've found themselves in a three-way tie at the top of the AFC South, and they don't have that luxury. Like, if there are horse tranquilizers and light blinders that can get Trevor Lawrence into this game, they will all be attached to him, and they will have him out there without question. The one thing that I think is repeatable is the Tampa Bay offense. You guys know I have been higher on Tampa Bay than everybody on this podcast all year long. I'm the one who said I thought that we should be looking at Tampa in division futures when they were 5-1 to win the NFC South, and they're in the driver's seat to do that right now. I think Baker Mayfield as a mid-level NFL quarterback is a real and repeatable thing behind what this offensive line is, and the Buccaneers are as healthy as they've been all year long. Evans is healthy, Godwin is healthy, and Rachaad White, you want to talk about someone who's proven to be a G? Rachaad White has proven to be a G this year. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers team total here. The Jags defense has begun to show that whatever we saw from them mid-season was more schedule-driven than it was opponent-driven. They are a defense that I think can be had through the air with the injuries that they have. Right now, I'm seeing Bucs team total at 20.5, minus 112. 21 points for this team, to me, feels well within the range of possibilities, because even their tendency to run the ball on early downs has not been able to slow them down, because now Rachaad White is actually turning some of those into positive plays for Tampa. So I don't want to get involved with trying to handicap the Trevor Lawrence part of this, and is he going to play? What's going to be the Jags offense? I don't know. I want to simplify this handicap down to Tampa and the fact that I think Tampa can put up points.
What I can say is practice report just coming through. No Zay Jones and no Trevor Lawrence. So not even a limited, a DNP for Trevor Lawrence here on a Thursday.
I don't think he's going to play.
Again, we've seen guys come back where there was no chance before, but again, DNP here on a Thursday.
He needs a full.
For that, so
he needs a full, yeah. I'm pretty sure, to get cleared. So CJ Beathard is going to be the quarterback most likely for the Jags. So what say you, Steven? So I say that the market is already telling us that their opinion is he's far more likely to miss this than to play, because we're already out to Tampa Bay -2 here. So I think anything under 3 here for Tampa Bay looks pretty solid to me. I took it with more uncertainty earlier today on Thursday. Got Tampa Bay +0.5, which, sidebar, there were some books out there giving you +0.5 at -110 and money line at -110. And I know that ties in the NFL are very unlikely, but if they're giving you the same price, take the 0.5 point. Anyway, the Jacksonville defense has been very poor. If you look at what Tampa Bay did last week and all the success they had against Green Bay, we know that Tampa Bay wants to run the ball on early downs. Like, Todd Bowles just will not allow anything else. So they haven't been very good at it, though, this year. However, they found a defense last week that allowed them to be good at it. And since week 9, Green Bay was 25th in rush D success rate. Well, Jacksonville's 23rd. So I think Tampa Bay is going to be able to do the same exact thing this week. And even worse, the Jacksonville rush D is 29th in rush EPA in that span. And did we mention that Jacksonville's defense against the pass is 30th in drop back success rate since week 9? So all of this to me is lining up for a very strong Tampa Bay offensive performance here. And let's just hypothetically, let's just say, even if Trevor Lawrence plays, since losing Christian Kirk and Trevor
Mose
Lawrence,
Jones, it looks like
and Mose Jones, and him playing through a high ankle sprain, the Jacksonville offense is in the bottom half of the league in the past 3 games. This is a shell of what we thought they would be, both offensively and defensively. And I'm basically at this point only being required to bet Tampa to win the game. So love all of that. And I'll also just note one last thing, guys. It seems like we all like Tampa. It seems like we all like Cleveland to beat Houston this week. It seems like we all still hate Art Smith to lose to Indianapolis. If all those things happen, the Colts have a 1-game lead in the division, and right now they're plus 270 to win the AFC South.
Bet already in my account earlier this week. Bet was already in my account earlier this week.
There we go.
Colts. Yeah. It just I think the Jags have a pretty tough road to getting there, considering what we're looking at here. They did not think they were going to be heading into week 16 after the way that they started relying on CJ Beathard to get it done for them. So it's going to be rough.